Right. Namaste, everyone. I think it is about 9 o'clock.
Have a good
and there are a few people here. And we are going to start in a standing meditation today. So if you're comfy on your mat, I'm going to ask you to get up and find yourself rooted at the top of your mat, please. The last time I was in this space was 3 months ago, in the middle of March. The last class I taught here was Sunday. I think it was March 16th, 15th or 16th. So happy to be back here again. And next week we will be doing a live class in the atrium downstairs. So, okay, join me at the top of your mat. I'm going to start music now so that I just have this gently in the background for myself. If you're playing music, that's wonderful. If not, you just fine. Okay, so feet hip-width distance apart. Slight bend to the knees, just not locking the knees out. Rooting the four corners of the feet into the earth and letting the energy rise up the body. Dropping the tailbone slightly, bringing the belly in, lifting the heart. A gentle mountain pose. You can turn palms to the front of the room, maybe not extending fingertips, just, not taking a lot of effort into this, just a gentle mountain pose. Maybe take a breath in, lift the shoulders, roll them back down. Invitation to blink the eyes closed or just take a soft gaze forward, perhaps slightly towards the earth in front of you. I'm going to read a little meditation to you. I invite you to stand and community and catch our breath. Let life settle into our bodies and our bones. Go inside and locate love and spaciousness and goodness. Perhaps feeling this settling, emanating from the heart center. As we go inside, accessing our wholeness, our love, and our gentleness for ourselves and for each other. And breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, just let the breath regulate itself. The journey to freedom is inside. With the warrior qualities of courage, curiosity, and compassion, we bring beauty and balance to brokenness. Together here we stand in our truth. We speak our truth. We root into the earth. Feel our anchors in what can feel like a shaky foundation. We open ourselves to the space beyond our perceived boundaries. And during this practice, we will flow down and we will rise up. We will release out. We will expand the space inside. Inviting you to come home to breath. Travel with it. Breathe into every fiber of your being. The breath comes in from far away, comes into you, and flows out again. The body swells and widens with that breath. And it is from here that we take off on our own flight, like wild children, birds, simple, and content, and joyful, in the weirdness and the wildness of existence. Breathing in, bring your hands to heart center. Honor yourself, welcome yourself. Honor other yogis in the community across the world. Welcome them. Let's raise the mudra up above the head like a flame of a candle. You can keep the elbows soft, the shoulders low. Just let that flame rise up above you. Breathing in, and as you exhale, expand and widen. Let the arms float to the side, coming back into the heart center. Once again, let that candle flame rise. And this time, separate the palms over the head, and when you exhale, ground down into the earth, perhaps letting the body move with you, gently bending into the knees. Inhale and rise up. Exhale. Inhale. Let the breath nourish you. Exhale. Let it widen you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let it connect you to every other living being. Breathe in. Grounding down, breathing out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, bring the arms up over the head. It's time, bring the prayer through the heart center and fold forward. Cascading, let the knees be soft, let the body just flow like a waterfall. You might bring the elbows to the tops, just over the knees, and just unzip through the back. Let that back body open and wide, and let the neck be long, heavy. If you like a little bit more here, drop the fingertips beside the feet and let yourself just flow forward, just feeling that releasing. Maybe hands come around the elbows, maybe there's a soft sway side to side. Letting go, softening, gently. Drop fingertips beside feet, inhale, rising up, letting the hands drag on the outside edges of the legs, feeling your body, feeling yourself rise and open. Arms come up over the head, let the heart lift, the gaze lift, grab light at the top and bring that light home to the heart. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a breath in, sweep arms up. Exhale, fold and flow, softening. Halfway lift on the inhale, drag the fingertips up the fronts of the shins, stopping under the knees. Pull the belly in, let the shoulders fall back. Gaze is maybe maybe out towards the top edge of your mat. Exhale, fold. One more, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Backs of the legs can lengthen or remain slightly bent. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep breath in, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold and flow. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, knees to the mat. Coming into tabletop. Fingers are wide like starfish. Wrists and elbows under shoulders, knees under hips. Anchor the hands into the earth and let the energy rise up the arms. Widen the back body. Pull the navel slightly in, supporting the low back. Finding movement in the spine. Inhale, let the belly dip. Tailbone lifts, heart lifts, gaze slightly forward. Exhale, rainbow the spine, chin to chest, tailbone sinks, pull the navel up and in, support the back, let the abs push that back up and open, and sweep back through to your cow pose on the inhale. And exhale, rainbow the spine, and again. Starting to flow with your body, feeling the synchronicity of the rhythms of the waves of the breath and the body, and then dissolve into that, letting the body have a liquid flow to it, hips swaying side to side, perhaps finding body circles or figure eights, softening shoulders, finding anything you can here that allows you to feel this liquid language. Breathing in through the nose and finding that ujjayi breath, constriction in the back of the throat, sounding the ocean wave. Just a bit of dissolve here for yourself. Let the freedom come from inside of you. Take that journey. Open yourself up to the experience. Releasing judgment, anticipation. 2 more breath cycles here in your movements. Perhaps lingering and looking over the shoulder, opening the side body on each side. Folding yourself into child's pose, knees go wide, toes together behind you, sinking the hips back and down over the heels, nestling the body down low, let the heart come towards the mat. Forehead comes to the mat, stacked fists or stacked palms, reaching fingertips forward perhaps, or finding a pranam, hands in prayer position, just ahead of the crown of the head. Tap into the language of the body. Tap into messages that may be coming from the clarity of this pool. As things begin to settle, and internal messages are free to rise up. You may name them. You may allow them to remain more as a sensation, as a knowing, as an intuitive drive. Whatever it is for you, just connect with that honestly, and feel free to set that as the intention to weave through your practice. Each breath carries this intention deep into every fiber of your being. Breathe in and let that breath go. Reach the fingertips forward. Bring yourself into tabletop, knees under the hips again. The hands can stay extended out in front of the shoulders, fingertips wide. Finding downward facing dog, curling the toes under. Pressing through the hands. Letting the arms feel like legs, taking that earth energy up into the body. Lift the knees. Send the crown of the head down towards the earth as the hips rise up for downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Going to inhale here and roll the body out to plank position. Body's in one long straight line, toes curled under, wrists and elbows under the shoulders, fingers wide, knees can come down. Hold here. Bring energy up from the bottoms of the feet, lifting the kneecaps slightly, starting a fire in the belly. And just breathe with yourself here. Feel support, feel strength, empowerment. Eyes of the elbows can roll towards the front of the room. Take a deep breath in. Bring the knees down to the mat. Elbows hug the ribs as you lower all the way down. Uncurl the toes. Press the tops of the feet into the mat and the elbows in towards the ribs. Inhale and lift the heart for Cobra. Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower. One more time, lift the heart. Exhale, lower. Curl the toes under. Come back through this little crouch in the back. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Pedal the feet slightly. Bring some length to the backs of the legs. Inhale, take the gaze up towards the top of the mat. Exhale, walk the feet together to the top of the mat. Come into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring the energy up. Exhale, hands come into the heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. Rooted, rising, anchored, centered, noticing, breath, body, mind, spirit, present moment. Deep breath in, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come to the mat, step the feet all the way back to plank position. Knees up or down, elbows close, lower to the earth. Uncurl the toes, elbows in. Lift the heart for Cobra. Exhale, lower, curl the toes under and find downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Take a breath in, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Rising on the inhale. Bringing energy into the heart as you exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Find Utkatasana. Keep the hands at the heart center, keep the knees in the middle of the feet. And set the hips back as though you were going to sit on a stool behind you. If the knees are coming forward over the toes, you want to bring them back. Keep the heart high. Keep the low belly in, giving the low back some support. Beautiful. Just hold here and bring some fire into the thighs. Sink a little lower if you can. Fire up the body. Feel the fire inside. You feel the water inside. You feel the fire inside. The earth underneath us. The wind inside of us. Breathe in and breathe out. Right here. Beautiful. Take that candle flame all the way up. Exhale. Swan dive all the way down. Inhale, rising up, reverse swan dive. Exhale, bring hands into the heart. Take a breath in and shine the palms forward. Tadasana. Anchored, rooted, rising, standing in our truth, honoring, focusing, paying attention to detail. Coming home to breath. Equal weight in both feet. Bring hands to hips. Step back to our warrior poses. Root the weight down into the right foot. Keep the hips level. Peel the left foot up off the mat. Step that leg to the back of your mat. Toe will feel like it comes down first. Then anchor the entire foot into the back of your mat. Turn the pinky edge, the knife edge side of that back foot into the earth. Back leg straight and strong. Now, if you don't already have a lunge in that front leg, bend the front knee, and that knee will stay over the ankle or behind it, but not extending out in front. Toes in the front are straight ahead. Feel the bottoms of the feet on the earth. Hands are on the hips. Draw that left hip forward and right hip back. Hips and heart facing the front of the room. Gaze forward. Shoulders soft. Rooted. Anchored. Bring hands into the heart center. Take that candle flame up. And keep the elbows soft, keep the shoulders low, and when you get to the top, shine that light, open it up, lift the heart, perhaps lift the gaze. Pinkies roll to the back of the room. It's almost as though you're turning the backs of the hands to the front of the room. It's just a little rotation that can help drop the shoulders. Exhale, bring hands into the heart, gazes forward. We'll open up to warrior two. Arms open up front to back. Adjust the feet, sending the back foot towards the back of the mat. The toes will be parallel to the back of the mat, facing straight away to the wall. Toes in the front, straight ahead. Gaze over the fingertips. Reverse the front palm. Left hand comes to the back of the left leg. The right arm rises. Sink down into that front lunge if you popped out. And let the breath widen the body here. Find the spaciousness inside. Open up around that heart space. Exhale, the hands come back to warrior two. The gaze is forward. Hands come into the heart center. Step the feet to the top of the mat. Deep breath in, sweep arms up. Exhale, fold, flow. Halfway lift, inhale, belly in, shoulders back. Exhale, dissolve and soften. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, bring that flame right into the heart center, breathing in and breathing out. Pausing to notice, to integrate. Catch our breath. Come back to our center, feel the vibration of life within us. Hands come to the hips, rooting down into the left foot. Peeling the right foot up off the mat and stepping that foot to the back of the mat. Toes will be at a 45-degree angle to the front right corner of the mat. Toes in the front, straight ahead. Back leg straight and strong. Tailbone down, belly in. Inhale and bring the hands into the heart center. Take that candle flame up and then let it shine. Open up, lift the heart, lift the gaze, exalt the heart. Exhale, bring hands into the heart center. Opening to warrior two, hips and shoulders open up to the side of the mat. Back foot moves back, parallel with the back edge of the mat. Front foot moves over slightly to the interior of the mat. You can lift the shoulders on an inhale, drop them back on an exhale. Sink into that front lunge, knee right in the middle of the foot. Reach through the fingertips, breathe here. Bring your warrior qualities to the forefront of your mind, the center of your heart. Reverse the palm, reverse your warrior, opening and expanding, breathing beyond the boundaries. And exhale, coming back to your warrior two. Hands into the heart. Gaze stays forward, step your feet to the top of the mat. Beautiful. Deep breath in, sweep arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Folding on the exhale, softening. Inhalation brings us up. Exhalation brings us home to the heart. Take a breath in, shine the palms forward, Tadasana. Taking this moment to center and ground, notice, observe without judgment. Let's bring the hands to the hips once again. We'll step back again to warrior one, this time with a little extension of a balance pose here. So if you are not familiar with this, just step back like we just did. We'll all meet in warrior one with hands on hips. Otherwise, I'll walk us through this extension through sort of an airplane pose and slow motion opening of the body. So rooting down into the right foot and peeling the left foot up off the mat, bringing the knee up. Feeling a little balance here, maybe feeling that shakiness, that's okay. Keep the gaze high and the heart high, let the leg travel back. Standing leg is slightly soft, heart is high. Whenever you're ready, come into the lunge and let the left foot find its way onto the earth. Keep the hands on the hips and anchor into that back foot. Toes are 45 degrees to the front corner of the mat. Toes in the front, straight ahead, knee over the ankle, back leg straight and strong. Bring the energy up the body, tailbone down, belly in, heart is high. Bring the hands into the heart center. Send that flame up. Exhale, press the energy down. You can keep the body upright here, or you can let yourself come forward. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, round down. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Inhale. Follow the flow, that beautiful wave of breath. Inhale, arms come up over the head, and an opening to warrior two. Back foot moves back, parallel to the back edge of the mat. Front foot moves slightly towards the interior of your mat, toes in the front, straight ahead. Knee over the ankle and in the middle of the foot. Hips and shoulders facing the side of your mat. Arms extend there. Breathe here. Roll the front palm to the ceiling and reverse, opening up that light, that energy, expansion, spaciousness. Moving energy through the body now, coming into side angle, coming through warrior two, arms, bending the elbow, letting the elbow come into soft contact with the thigh. Left arm rises, perhaps taking the forearm and making sure that that knee stays into the middle of the foot. Breathing in, reaching, expanding. Invite yourself to find just a little bit more. Inhale, rise up, finding warrior two. Straighten the front leg, bring the arms, bring that candle flame right up above the head. Exhale and open. Now feel the flight of the wild child or the freedom of the bird. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open. Inhale, lift. Bring the hands to the hips, bring all 10 toes, straight legs towards the side of your mat. Knees can be slightly bent here if that's more comfortable for you. Toes are slightly in, heels out. Let's inhale and open up the arms wide. A straddle forward fold, letting the heart lead, hinging from the hips and folding down towards the earth. Hands can come tent underneath you. You can bring a block here to bring the earth a little closer. Hands can come around ankles and really begin to let go and lengthen the spine, letting the crown of the head travel towards the earth, if that's available to you. Just letting go here. Inhale, hands come under the heart, find a halfway lift, widen the toes. We're going to bend into the right knee and travel over to the right, lengthening the left leg, and then taking that lateral movement over to the other side, waking up the insides of the thighs. Go as low as you like. You can travel in any way that feels good to you. You can stay high if you want to, and keep the hands on the knees. Find what works for you, just waking up the insides of the legs. One more to the opposite side, and then finding ourselves in the center, toes again towards the front of the mat, or actually the side. Coming to a halfway lift, knees slightly bent, let yourself rise all the way up to the radiance of the star pose, letting your light shine, holding nothing back. being a guiding light for others, and not diminishing your own, letting it completely shine forward. Exhale, bring the hands into the heart center. Turn the right toes to the front of the mat and find your warrior two. Hands come into the heart center, step the feet together at the top of the mat. Deep breath in, sweep arms up. Exhale, flowing into that river of breath, river of the body. Halfway lift, buoyant and bright. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, rising, rooting, shining. Hands come into the heart. Center and ground here. Let's find the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to move to this end of the mat. Rooting down into the left foot, hands on the hips. Lift the right foot. Feel that balance pose. The heart forward, the gaze high, leg moves back behind you. And whenever you're ready, finding the lunge and letting the earth and the foot meet behind you. Anchor into the back foot, bring the energy up into the body. Back leg is straight and strong, a lot of power there, a lot of foundation. Knee in the lunge and front leg, toes straight forward, tailbone down, belly in. Hands come into the heart. Send that candle flame high. Separate the hands, breath in. Exhale, bring the energy down. Follow your wave of breath. Breathing in. Anchoring down. Let go. Breathe in, arms rise. Exhale, opening up to your warrior two. Shift the back foot back, parallel with the back of the mat. Front toes forward. Slightly heel toe towards the center of the mat. Looking for a heel to instep alignment. Hips and shoulders to the side, gaze forward. Roll the front palm, inhale, reverse. Invite yourself to find just a little bit more. Breathe in between the ribs. Let the breath be like a river saturating the shores. Deep, deep in. Overflowing. And let's find ourselves coming into side angle, bringing yourself through warrior two, elbows slightly to the knee, using the core to hold you as you open up into this beautiful expanse. And again, inviting yourself to feel the energy moving inside of you. Toes to fingertips, tailbone, crown of head, heart open, breath filling you, widening you, opening you. And inhaling to your warrior two, gaze forward, straighten the front leg. Inhale, arms left. Exhale, open. Inhale to the left. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale and open. Freedom, lightness. Exhale and open. Inhale, 2 straight legs. Hands come to the hips once again. Another straddle forward fold. Let's bring the hands into the heart center. Find steeple mudra. Send that energy up. Exhale. Focus your intention forward. Inhale. Invite the light in. Exhale. Soften. Gentleness. Inhale. Lift that beautiful heart. Exhale. Descending. Flat back. Folding forward. Crown of the head may come towards the earth. Hands may lift off the low back. You might like to release the hands to give yourself some support underneath you. Wherever you're finding yourself, surrender into this. Breathe in, breathe out. Let yourself have these moments of expansion, of exploration, of release, softening. Just let yourself catch up. Nowhere to go, nowhere to be. Nothing you have to do. Just be here now. If your hands aren't already on the earth, let them come under the heart. Widen the toes, bend the knees, bring the hands up onto the thighs and find the anchoring of that sumo asana. Nice and strong here. You can even lock out the elbows in this pose. Usually don't do that here, that's fine. And find some spinal twisting here. Take a breath in, drop the left shoulder, look up over the right. Take a breath in to center, exhale, drop the opposite shoulder, looking up to the side. Breathe in to center, exhale, find the twist. Now do a little exploration here, moving with your breath and your body. Find what works for you, find what you need. Let your body be your best teacher, your breath, your best guide. Come home to your yoga, come home to yourself, come home to the body. Release some stuff, these twists can bring things out. One more round, please. Bring it out. And come back to center. Just hold here for a moment. Breath, just come back to normal. Lion's breath here. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Another one. Let go of anything you got. Nice job. Breathe in, breathe out. Just stay here for a moment. Let everything regulate. Primal star pose. The wildness, the weirdness of existence. Embrace that. Yeah. Bring the hands into the heart, let the candle flame rise. Exhale, bring it down to the earth. Stay upright on this one. You can let the legs travel. Gentle it down. Nice, long, and slow. One more, even longer and slower. The arms out, palms up. Straighten the back leg, turn the heel so that the side of the foot is parallel with the back of the mat. Pivot on that heel in the front, turn the toes to the front, come into the lunge. Warrior two. Bring your warrior qualities right here. Lay them right in the palms of your hands. Give them freely. Hands into the heart. Step the feet together at the top of the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, half lift. Release on the exhale. Root to rise. Exhale to the heart. Breath in. Shine your palms forward to Tadasana. Widen the feet if that's a little more comfortable. Soften the knees. Tailbone down, belly in. Heart lifted, shoulders falling down the back. Just stand with yourself here. Stand with your breath, with your truth. Vibration of life in the body, like a river running through you. Stillness. Take a breath in, let it go. Shake out the hands and the feet, make fists, squeeze them in, squeeze them out. Balance pose today. I'm going to cue for tree pose. If there's something else you're dying to do, go right ahead. Find a wall if you'd like. Going to bring the weight into the feet equally. One way to kind of test this is to kind of roll forward and back from the front corners of the feet to the back corners of the feet. 2 in the ball mound, 2 in the heel. And now center the weight equally over the 2 points in the ball mounds of the feet and 2 in the heel. So we're not rolling energy out, we're not rolling weight in, not forward, not backward, evenly placed. So kind of feel the bottoms of the feet on the earth. We'll bring the hands into the hips. So when you do this too, you want to bring the shoulders down and let those shoulder blades fall down the back. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over heels, tailbone down, belly in. We'll root the weight into the right foot. Take the left foot out to the side. The heel can come to above the ankle, the knee is to the side, heel above the ankle, toe on the foot for kickstand. This is unequal hips, this is equal. And bring the foot into the calf if you like. And stay right here. Bring the hands into the heart center if you like. You can stay right here. And let that candle flame lift. And let it shine. Exhaling, hands come to the heart, feet meet on the mat. Shake it out again. Snap the fingers. Roll the wrists. Find that on the other side. 4 corners of the feet equally balanced on the earth. Rooting weight into the left foot. Right foot lifts. Knee to the side. Hips level. Tailbone down, belly in. Shoulders soft down the back, heart lifted, that sternum lifted slightly. Hands come into the heart. Nice focused concentration. Fall out of it, just come in. Be with yourself. Stay here. Beautiful. Hands come into the heart, feet meet on the mat. Separate the feet and just begin to do some free movements. Whatever it starts to look like for you. Roll the wrists, snap the fingers, shake out the feet. Find yourself at the top of your mat. Just breath and stillness here. Breath in, sweep arms up. Stay with me here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, come back to your knees. Lower the forearms to the mat, keep the hips high. Lower the forehead to the mat or stacked fists. Feel lengthening in the spine, tailbone to crown of head. Feel the widening in the back body. Keep the belly in to support the low back. Just bring your attention to the ab muscles. If this is always just sort of not engaged, bring a sense of engagement to the core. Help support that low back. Not just in your yoga, but in your daily life. Now, send the legs back behind you, drop the pelvis. We're coming into Sphinx pose. The fingertips are spread wide. Hold back and press the heart forward. Bring the shoulders away from the ears and down the back. Press the tops of the feet to the mat, and maybe the kneecaps even lift a little bit. There's a beautiful engagement here. Just breathe. Now keep the shoulders just as they are, but let the neck lengthen and drop the gaze more towards the mat. You might just gently turn the head side to side. Bring the hands together. We're coming into a forearm plank. Curl the toes under and lift the hips. Body's in one long straight line. And bring the knees down to keep the length from the knees to the crown of the head down. And just breathe here. Again, engagement in the core. So we're not dumping down. Nice lengthening, nice strengthening, feel your power. It's important to feel our power. It's important to build our strength. Squeeze your hands, make your hands be strong. Bring the energy up from the bottoms of the feet in through the engagement of muscle and bone and the leg into the core. Keeping the shoulders strong. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower to the earth. Hands come under the shoulders all the way back to child's pose, yogis. Settle in, breathe in. Kind of sway the hips a little bit side to side as you nestle them down for child's pose. Child's pose for you may be more like what we were doing before with the on the knees, and then it's fine, whatever's most comfortable for you. Just take a moment here to breathe for yourself. Reconnect with your intention. Breathe into every fiber of your being. Feel the vibration, feel the strength, feel the gentleness, the love, the spaciousness, the freedom, the beauty, the brokenness, all of it. Embrace it all as the wild weirdness of existence. We're all in it together. Deep breath in, let go. Coming on to hands and knees, tabletop. Right leg extends behind you, press into the heel, lengthen the back of the leg, and rock back and forth. And whenever you're ready, lift the right foot, sweep it over to the left, look over the left shoulder. Maybe you can catch the right heel in your gaze. Notice the opening of the right side body. Nice release of the low back. Lift that foot, bring the knee back in under the body. Same thing on the other side. Lift, take the cross. Keep the breath moving in the body. Let go of that breath. Remember, you have an intention weaving on each breath. Lift, bring it back in. Take the feet to the side, sit on your mat, cross-legged seat. Rooting into the stones below, rising to the stars above. Shoulders are soft, just blink the eyes closed. Begin some gentle circles, drawing circles on the ceiling with the crown. Change directions. Let this be a little dance that you do. The body's pretty open now. Maybe you can really let go of the shoulders. Another breath cycle here. And then begin to let these circles get smaller and smaller and smaller until you're sitting in stillness once again. Feel that river inside of you as you sit in this beautiful, authentic seat. Breath in, let it go, let the feet come in front of you. Just a gentle embrace of yourself. Tuck your yourself in, unzip the back, travel up, open it up, unzip all the way up the spine, let it open, let it widen. Inhale, lift up, bring the hands behind you, the fingertips towards your seat, pull the shoulders open, lift and open, lift the heart. And let the gaze just go up towards the ceiling if you want to release the neck back. You can do that, but it's fine just to keep that gaze just up at about 45 degrees. Back to neutral. And send yourself all the way down onto your back. Lengthen the legs, full body stretch. Full body stretch. Bring the hands down beside the hips. Bring the knees in. Just don't lift the shoulders or the tailbone. Just rock gently side to side. The spine is against the earth. From here, lengthen the left leg, squeeze the right knee in, point the knee towards the outside edge of the mat, up towards the armpit, roll that ankle. If you want a little bit more for the core, lift the left leg about 2 inches off the earth. Lower the left leg if it was up. Bring the right foot towards the ceiling. If it's more comfortable for you, you can place the sole of the left foot on the earth so that the knee is bent. But press the sole of the foot into the ceiling. Pull back with the latched fingertips around the back of the thigh. Press up through the heel, Keep the breath moving. If you're noticing thoughts which love to knock on our minds at this point in the practice, just notice that. Gently guide your breath back, or your thoughts back to the breath. Bend that knee, set the right sole of the foot down on the earth, and then lengthen it long. Left knee comes in, squeeze it in, roll the ankle. Lift the right foot an inch or 2 off the earth if you want a little bit more on the floor. Stay in your practice. Lower the right leg. You can bring the right sole of the foot to the earth if you like, and lift that left foot towards the ceiling. Press up through the heel. Hands latched behind the thigh. Breathing in, breathing out. Staying centered in the stillness. Staying in the practice. Place the left foot against the earth. Knees are high. We're going to come into bridge pose here. Grab a block. If you want to sit it, put it underneath your low back. I don't know what I did with my block. Soles of the feet are on the earth, toes straight ahead. You might walk the heels back a little bit closer to the body. Maybe the extended fingertips brush the heels. We're going to press into the soles of the feet, and that's where you're going to feel the energy pressing into the earth as the hips lift. Now here, if you have a block and you want to slip it underneath the flat plane of the back, go ahead and do that for a supported bridge pose. Make sure that it's comfortable, adjust it so it feels good. If you want to stay in this bridge pose, continue to lift the hips, perhaps walking the shoulders underneath you, clasping hands under the low back, lifting the heart. This can actually become quite a heart-opening exercise by walking the shoulders under, lifting the heart, lifting through the bottoms of the feet, through the quads, releasing a little bit of grip in the glutes. Take a breath in, release the hands, release the shoulders, and lay the spine down like a string of pearls on the earth. Let's come into happy baby, lifting the soles of the feet towards the sky, catching the outside edges of the feet, pulling down with the hands, pushing up with the feet, bent knees towards the earth. Rock side to side here. You can straddle one leg if you like. You can straddle both legs, alternate. You can play a little bit here. If you're going to straddle, it really helps if you grab the big toes with the peace fingers of the hands. First and second fingers, nice grip there. Enjoy the feeling, swaying side to side, side to side. Release that, bring the knees in. Going to find a supine twist, letting both bent knees fall over to the left, hitching the shoulders to the left, turning the heart to the ceiling, left hand top of right knee, maybe gaze over to the left or the right, and just breathe. Soften here. Feel breath widening ribs. Feel your body open under that gentle, expansive breath. Feel the breath coming in from far away and releasing it out again. Take a deep breath in through the nose, fill that right lung. You can breathe right into the right side body. Let it go completely. And knees come up. And let them drift to the opposite side. Shift the shoulders underneath you so that the shoulders are on the earth and the heart is towards the ceiling. Shift the hands, gaze, and breathe. Feel the body fill with that air. Feel how the body just adapts and expands, and that beautiful flexibility inside of you. Let it go. Deep breath in, let it go, and then the knees travel back up. Now release that low back, let your shoulders lift, your tailbone lift, squeeze in. Lower the spine, the head back down to the earth. Let the soles of the feet come to the ceiling. Widen the toes. Widen the toes. What can you do with the toes? Point and flex the feet. Roll the ankles. Open and close the face. All the muscles in the face. Let them move. Stick the tongue out. Take the energy down into the neck. Bring the arms up over the face and roll the wrists. Do beautiful things with the hands. Latch them together. Roll them to the ceiling. Open and close fists. Let them dance and move and play. And now let it all move like the grasses in the wind. If you haven't been in a beautiful field yet this year, the grasses are so long and green with all this rain, and they just blow. It's like a beautiful dance. Let's come to stillness, arms and legs up above our heads. Click the backs of the wrists together. Let the fingertips fall to the earth like seeds of grass, ready to sit and be nourished by the earth, by the sun, by the wind, by the rain. Soles and feet together, knees go wide, sink the sides of the feet, going into Supine Twist. Right hand to the belly, left hand to the heart. Welcome yourselves home, yogis. One with the body, one with the breath, the beating of the heart, the wave of breath within you, and underneath the fingertips, the miracle of blood and bone. Stay here as long as you like. You can extend the legs and the arms for Shavasana. Take a few moments here. Make yourself comfortable. Sink the body into the lap of Mother Earth. Let yourself melt down in. Back body beautifully supported. Beautiful open heart center. Yielding, open, radiating light, love, and accepting that in equally. Let's marinate here for a few breaths. Beautiful tingling vibration in the peaceful body. You may stay here as long as you like. I'm going to guide our journey back to our seated position, bringing gentle movements to fingers and toes, gently rolling the head from one side to another. Full body stretch if that feels good to you. Rolling over onto your side. Just a breath of recollection, of collection, bringing what you need, leaving behind what you don't. Bringing yourself back up to your seat as you're able. Seated position. And again we land with legs full of earth, and heart full of love, stones below and stars above. Let's come into the heart. Go out, yogis, and be brave. Go out and be upward. Go out and be kind. Go out and be you. Thanks for joining together today. Bringing hands into heart center. Bowing to ourselves and to each other in love and light. Namaste.